Hey guys, welcome to.
The one time for the one time.
So
And
today we're going to be talking about the top three cryptocurrencies for 2018. So we're going to start off with Ripple, number one. Ripple is probably going to be the best crypto. Do you agree with me? Or
yeah, Ripple is pretty solid. We bought at 0.25 USD and now it's like at almost $3. It's crazy. But the what holds Ripple is the technology behind it pretty much. It's super fast. It's
yeah,
crazy
it has a
fast.
3 second transaction speed, and Bitcoin's I think an hour.
It takes well today's payment systems, as you can see, it takes 3 to 5 days to settle a payment. They're unreliable, a lot of high failure rates,
Yeah, but
and all this
they
other
have this
stuff.
like cool chart. I don't know if you can pull that up really quick. They have a cool chart on their website that shows the different times for Ripple, like the different speeds. So in market performance, if you go on market performance, oh, another good thing that Ripple did this year was that they escrowed 55 million coins, right? Yeah, they escrowed 55 million coins. So that also like lowered the circulation costs, the circulating coins, the amount of circulating coins. And now there's only 38 million or 38 billion circulating coins. They escrowed 55 billion, sorry. Um, but at the same time, people say that's a lot.
Yeah.
But Ripple is also used for banks and other. It's used with Amex. I don't know if not the Ripple coin, but the Ripple network. But I guess that they're hoping to use the Ripple coin for banks and bigger markets, not just trading.
Yeah, so from my understanding, it integrates like the cryptocurrency world into like banking. So banks are using this because they see that it's pretty kick. But you have to know that this stuff is not private. Everything is public when you're dealing with Ripple's network. Everything's public. People are being like, banks are using this, so it's being regulated.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's still, in our opinion, um, the best the best altcoin to get into at this point.
Like the most bang for your buck.
Yeah,
But if
exactly.
you're looking at like why cryptocurrency was created, is it really? It kind of goes against everything cryptocurrency stands for.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people hate on Ripple. But at the same time, it's gonna make you money. Um, but right now, it's actually exactly $2.47. So if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, the second altcoin that we're going to be talking about is
Po.et. This is a really cool alternative coin. It has to do with like licensing your digital content for people like publishers, journalists, content creators. They all use it. It's a global network for digital creators to license their different creative videos, creative like uh, different things that they create. And it's pretty much a global network where they can put their stuff out there and have it uh, updated in real time with a metadata hash. This stuff is really cool. It allows it eliminates the third party aspect, which I really enjoy about it. The publishers, they use these certificates to uh, hash hash the global network. It's pretty cool.
so
Uh,
there's a coin for everything.
Literally, people are making coins like out of their butts. It's a pretty volatile space, and there's a lot of like newcomers coming in every day.
That's crazy. And the good thing about POE is it po.et or is it POE?
I have no idea, man.
How do you pronounce it?
It's proof of existence. You can call it poet or po.
Okay, the good thing
Et.
about it, well, today is December 29th, 2017. Uh, it has gone up 67%. It's at 6 cents right now. I think when did you get in at 3 cents?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it pretty much skyrocketed overnight.
that's crazy. 67% in one day.
Would you say it was like the second best? It had the second best volume today.
Yeah, increase. It had the second best increase. Oh, it was actually no, it was I think it was the best. Yeah, I'll just open it up really quickly. Yeah, it was the best.
Okay, cool. So as you can see, it's like a shared universal ledger designed to track ownership and attributions for the world's digital creative assets. Very nice.
And the last coin that we're gonna talk about was a
And
lot
my
to talk
favorite
about.
coin.
Yeah, and it's it's my favorite. It's having a little trouble right now, but it's my favorite.
The most promising one. The most coin, the best coin. The one I'm most passionate about.
Yeah. So Verge. We've heard a lot about Verge over the past few days with this whole scandal with John McAfee and a lot of issues, and with the Wraith Protocol. But that's, I think, the most exciting thing about it.
Dude, I have a lot of things to say about this guy.
Yeah, a lot of people, it kind of weeded out the people who didn't believe in it at the same time.
I feel like he kind of like he had such a backlash from saying he was hacked because he said he was hacked at some point.
Okay, so basically what happened with him, like the whole story, was that he said that Verge, he instructed people to buy it. He was like, go buy Verge. And I guess a lot of people who don't even know much about cryptocurrency just went ahead and bought it just because he said so. And he said it's going to reach $15. Verge right now, it's low right now.
It was at 4 cents last week though. And now it's fluctuating between like 15 cents
not last week,
to 17.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah. So he basically told people to buy it. It went up since he said that. And then he basically said he was hacked and said that he never said that it would go to $15 and that it would go to 15 cents. So he kind of retracted his statement. But at the same time, overall, he doesn't seem like the type of person. He seems like he pumped and dumped, basically, if you guys know what that means.
Yeah, so he pretty much tried to like buy a lot of it at a lower cost and then speculated that it was going to $15. He DM'd somebody and then he pretty much tried to say, he recanted his statement and tried to say it was only going up to 15 cents, blah, 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 which it already has. But the interesting thing about Verge is it has the private aspect, it has a public ledger and a private ledger. So you're completely anonymous. Like with the competition like Monero, for instance, it's like $300, but you can view the IPs. It doesn't use the Tor network. It doesn't use the Tor router, so it's not very anonymous. Whereas with Verge, if you're a part of the private ledger, everything's hashed. You cannot reverse the hash. It's pretty much impossible for you to tell who's actually making a transaction. And then it also has the public aspect that Ripple's doing right now. Ripple's implementing. It's like if you want to deal with banks and stuff and if you don't want to be private, you can, it has that aspect to it.
You
also
basically toggle the switch.
Exactly.
If you want it to be public, you can make it public. If you want it to be private, you put it to private. So that's a really good, that's something that no currency has right now, to make one thing. For example, if I was sending money to you, whoever's watching, and I wanted it to be public, I could make it public. But if I was sending money to somebody and I didn't want it to be seen, I could just turn the switch and make it private without going from one coin to the next. So that's really kind of the main pushing point for Verge. So that's why it's really exciting at this point. So
to be more specific, the networks it's using is Tor and I2P. You can do your research on that, but those are completely anonymous. If somebody's using a Tor browser, their IPs are completely hidden. If you're using something called like the Monero, they don't use Tor, so their IPs are completely viewable. Like nothing's private or anonymous about that.
Okay, so now let's do some predictions.
Our favorite part.
So what do you think that Ripple will be at?
Dude,
by
Ripple.
March of
Ripple,
2018.
I think Ripple is gonna be at $5 by January.
How about what do you think?
US
What do you think by
$5.
March?
By March, I feel like it can go up to $10 easily. Easily. If they keep getting the amount of traction they're getting, and if they keep getting all these like banks to come join in into their Ripple net, they're easily gonna go to $10.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'd say a little bit more.
What do you think?
Call me bold, but I'd say 15.
All right, everybody.
I believe it. I really believe in Ripple. That's one coin that I truly believe in. And I'm going to stick with it. I think that it's going to be $15 by March. What do you think for POE?
POE, it really depends on like who they can get on board and how like all these cryptocurrencies are based on the community. If the community is behind you, you're obviously going to be successful. So if they're able to get enough traction from people and these different creators get somebody like some of these YouTubers on board or some of these content creators or these publishers online, then I feel like they'll be very successful and they might end up I think $1. That's my prediction. $1 for January. How about you?
I'm thinking 75 cents.
75 cents? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Verge.
The big guy.
Okay, this is very controversial. If they are able to come up with the Wrath protocol, they've said that they're coming out with it in like pretty much in a couple of days. If they're able to come out with it, I feel like
They have
Verge
48 hours left.
48 hours, okay. If they're able to come out with it, it's very promising since they're updating their Git repo and they're making commitments to it. I feel like it's gonna come out. But they said that they were coming out with it before, and then they didn't come through with that. But let's just say they do come out with it. I'm predicting $1 to $2 in January.
I'm going $7.
Holy shit! That's a bold
if,
statement.
if you have the chance to send whatever currency or pay with whatever currency and have the chance to make it public or private just by flipping the switch and using the same currency, I think that that's easily around $7, $8. Because if you honestly look at some of the coins that are $10, $8, they don't have this technology.
That's true.
So what sets it apart? That sets it apart from the shittier coins. So those are our top 3 cryptocurrencies for 2018. Leave a comment down below, like the video, share and subscribe.
Turn on post notifications.
Yeah, and if we're doing a giveaway.
Yep.
Of all 3 coins, we're giving away 1,000 of each coin to one subscriber, and it's gonna be through a random draw. It's gonna be through a website, a random draw, and whoever. Are you okay?
I'm joking.
Did I say 1,000?
Yeah, you said 1,000.
Sorry, 100. Why didn't you correct me?
I choked at 1,000.
Sorry, we're giving away. We don't have that much, but we're giving away 100 of each of our top 3 altcoins. So we're gonna be giving them away by February. We should actually, you know what we should do? We should give it away by March to see if our predictions are true.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, so it's gonna be, this contest is exclusively for the first 250 subscribers. So if you subscribe with now, basically, then you're gonna be in the pot for the giveaway. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back soon, hopefully. Take care.